Hello and welcome to the Gamers. This is November News with the Gamers, and we are starting out with some Super Smash Brothers news.
Yes.
We will go with a slightly older bit of news first, and take it away.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, Masahiro Sakurai posted up on the Smash Bros. Dojo website.
Yes.
The male Wii Fit trainer.
Yes.
So we already had the female Wii Fit trainer.
Who was announced Evo.
E3.
E3, sorry, yeah?
Yeah.
Evo.
Hype lost from Evo.
Yeah. All hype. God.
But yeah, so anyway, the male Wii Fit trainer
Yes.
has been announced, but does this mean that it is a brand new character slot? We're hoping not.
Yeah,
Does this mean it's an alternate costume? Or, putting it out there, is it just an assist trophy?
God, I mean, yeah, the options are kind of huge for that, really.
Yeah.
But the other question this raises is, does Samus get a Zero Suit Samus?
Yeah, if it is an
alternate.
If it is an alternate, because the only character really to have it in the previous version was Wario. He had his WarioWare Ink costume,
Yeah.
and then he had his original Wario costume. But
True.
we're thinking, oh, will Mario have Paper Mario?
Yeah, baby Mario. Will Luigi have Baby
Yeah.
Luigi? You know, it's not as alternate characters, but as alternate costumes for the character. So that could be really awesome, and we really hope they do it. But the big news, and this came out this week.
Yes, Marth has been announced.
Marth has been announced.
From
Maybe not a massive surprise, and yeah, as you would say, he is from Fire Emblem, the most well-known character from Fire Emblem.
But I think so far, out of all the characters who are in it, he's one of the ones that I like the most.
You do play him. You do play as him quite a lot.
Yeah, I'm glad that they've got Fox, Link. Obviously they're going to be him. And Marth, I play him quite a lot.
But the big question is, what happens to Ike?
Yeah, because we're pretty sure Crom's going to be him from Fire Emblem Awakening.
Yes. Who is a good character? It's a nice character model. He's a good character.
I really hope Ike's in that.
Yeah.
But unlikely, I think.
It is unlikely because Crom, they will be pushing it because I bet you there's a sequel in the works already for Fire Emblem Awakening.
Exists, yeah.
So they'll be trying to push Crom as a character for that. So we will have to see. Oh, and then moving on from Smash Bros. News to some more Nintendo news.
Yes, with Wii Fit Trainer.
Yes.
Wii Fit U has been released. It's a free download.
Yes.
It's quite good. We've been trying it out today.
We have been trying out today.
I mean,
look at these, so buff.
yeah, but if you've had the previous Wii Fit, you can transfer your data over from there.
Yeah.
It remembers all that. Some more extras. Obviously, there's some that are just with the gamepad.
Yeah, gamepad, both Wii U remotes, gamepad, Wii U remote
Yes.
with nunchuck and balance board. I mean, the options are
So if you download
almost
it,
limitless.
yeah, if you download it now, you get 31 days free
Yep.
to trial it. And then if you buy, what is it, pedometer?
Yes, it's a Nintendo Wii U branded pedometer, basically.
Yeah, if you buy one of those for £20, you get to keep the game indefinitely for free.
Yeah,
Well, you know what I mean.
So really, so 20 quid for a game is kind of good. And the fantastic thing is you are getting a try before you buy kind of system. If you think it's a great game, 20 quid and it's yours.
I mean, obviously this only applies to people who've had a Wii Fit balance board, otherwise you've got to fork out for that.
Yeah, I mean, that's to be said, but so many of them were sold for the Wii.
Yeah.
And also, are you really going to be buying Wii U Fit if you hadn't already bought the Wii
Probably not.
Fit? The odds are probably
Yeah,
not.
I mean, I wouldn't have gone out and bought it, but now that I've kind of tried the free version, we've enjoyed it.
Yeah, and also there are actually some fun games on
Yeah.
there. I mean, we were laughing at each other and stuff.
Yeah,
So,
that's,
I mean,
that's
it is
most of
pretty good.
the appeal is just laughing at your friend, just
Yeah.
like trying to do squats.
Yeah, because there's one game on there, the trampoline game, which is basically you have to bounce. It's just us doing this, just constantly just bounce up and down. But yeah, that was ridiculous. Next piece of news, South Park, The Stick of Truth.
Right, good news and bad news. They've
Yes.
had a new trailer.
Oh yeah, gameplay trailer.
Gameplay trailer.
What's it called again? Just so they
The
can
gaggling donkey trailer.
Yeah, the Gaggling Donkey trailer. Just for those who want to
If
search
you've not
it.
seen it, you're like gaggling donkey. Yeah, gaggling donkey.
It's absolutely hilarious.
Just put in
It's
if
absolutely
you put in now on YouTube South Park Stick of Truth, it will be the first video that comes up.
Yeah, it should be.
So it shows you all this awesome gameplay and
Yeah.
how it works. Old school RPG elements, side scroller.
2P with 3D elements, it seems.
Yeah.
And now don't get put off by me saying 2D because the environments are 3D, but you move
Like how you would in a South Park.
side scroll almost.
Like in the actual series.
Show, yeah.
But at the end of it, it does come up saying that it is no longer being released this December.
No.
March 7th, 2014.
Yeah. Now it's nice that they've put such a definite number on it. They
Yeah.
said March 7th. That seems like they're saying it's definitely coming out March 7th, which is nice, but it's still an extra 3 months pushback. So we'll have to accept.
Hey,
that
if
as
it's gonna
comes.
be if it's gonna be a perfect, flawless game, that's what I want. Because going back to another game that's been released recently that I was hyped for, and that is a brilliant game.
Oh, it
Anyone who
is.
says it's not a brilliant game, I think you just salty like how I was.
Yeah, about
Batman Arkham Origins.
because we just had a boss on there. We won't say what boss, but it's one of the most epic bosses
Ever.
I've ever watched. Because I wasn't playing, so I was able to just enjoy the cinematics and everything. It was incredible.
Yes. Right, so when I first got Batman Arkham Origins, played in it for about 10 hours over the course of the weekend, and went back on it on Monday, and my save data had corrupted.
Yes.
All you can do is delete it.
Yeah.
There's nothing more you can do.
there's nothing you can do.
You can't even go back to like a previous save, it gone. I kind of thought, oh, well, I only kind of put in 10 hours, I'll play in it in a couple of days, did it, it went again. So then what I had to do was back up every single save to the cloud,
Yeah.
which has been a pain. Now it has been patched since, but I'm still reluctant not
It's just complete paranoia now, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't want to waste all those challenge maps, not everything like
But
that.
there was a series of glitches. There was enemies falling through the actual graphics of the game.
We've seen that.
Yes.
Because when you put on detective vision, which is basically like, I don't know, for those who don't know, you kind of see the secrets hidden in the map, or enemies pop up like on heat vision.
Scan, yeah.
But anyway, we've seen it where you look down through the floor and there's an enemy, like maybe at the height of a building,
Yeah.
you know, kind of down below, and you just go, oh,
Yeah.
well, they've gone. I mean, enemies who glitch inside buildings and they throw things through the buildings at you. It's but
and
they have sorted it.
They have sorted it. So yeah, don't just be put off by it. Don't like a lot of people I know have said like, oh, I'm not playing it until it's patched, or I'm not getting it until it's patched. Honestly, it's a brilliant game.
Yeah, true. It is. Honestly,
It wouldn't
epic,
be
incredible
up
game.
there at pride of
It is
place.
true. So what we'll go for Metal Gear Solid next.
Metal Gear Solid. Feeling a bit cheated here.
Yeah.
They said earlier in the year, Hideo Kojima said earlier in the year that Ground Zero is the prologue to Metal Gear Solid 5, and Phantom Pain Metal Gear Solid 5 will be released as one full game.
Yes. I'm guessing a multiple disc game, but if you could pay one-off fee and you would get both games
In one.
in one. Yeah.
Not happening. Ground Zeroes has been released as a totally separate game.
Yeah.
Spring 2014. When does that mean Phantom Pain will come out?
Christmas 2014.
At the
I'm
earliest.
guessing.
Yeah, at the earliest. Yeah, I mean, he said it's because he wanted people to get used to the Fox engine.
That's a lie. We all know what it
It's
is.
just money.
It's Konami do not have many successful franchises.
Yeah.
Konami want to make
Pro
more money.
Pro Evolution and Metal Gear are pretty much the biggest ones, aren't they?
They have a fight track on it. I don't know. I'd say I think Konami do more than we realise, but they're still on the scale of things. They are such a small company.
Yeah.
And they've said, well, let's make more money.
I'm not
Let's
holding
do
a
it.
grudge. I'm still going to buy it. I'm sure
They'll both be incredible
good
games.
Exactly. Yeah.
Next we have Street Fighter, one of our. Actually, no, we'll leave that one to the end.
Yeah.
We'll go for a bit of kind of indie gaming news in a minute. 2010, there was a game called Pia
Solar HD, a
Yes.
homebrew game
made for the Mega Drive
made for
or the Genesis.
for our American friends out
And
there.
in 2010, and obviously, this is quite popular now, making homebrews for old systems because you can get hold of the technology for them.
Yeah.
And it is an RPG that got so popular that Nintendo picked it up and said, we're going to make a HD remake.
Yeah, so they've got so the graphical style you can either choose to have it as the original Mega Drive version, or you can
So
have
16-bit.
Yeah, 16-bit or have it at HD, and that is also spring 2014.
Yeah. Now, if Nintendo have picked up a homebrew game and said, this is good enough for us to be spending money on,
This is what I don't
it
get.
might be epic. So that
This is
one's-
what I mean. They pick up a game as rare and with such a cult following as that, yet they still don't seem to be able to make any new franchises
of their own.
of their own at
Or,
the minute.
or even extend older ones like F-Zero. I mean, what happened
Yeah.
to an F-Zero?
Where's F-Zero? Where's Star Fox? Where's Metroid? Where's Fire Emblem on the main console? Come on, get it done.
Get your butts into gear. And as I said, lastly,
Yes.
some Street Fighter news.
Some Street Fighter news
Some very
and some Sony
confusing
news.
Yeah, because the two are connected. Very confusing. Let's start out with what we know. On Event Hubs, this isn't where it was
Yeah,
posted,
this was
but this is where we saw it on.
Yeah, so this was posted, I think, from us filming it, it would have been released 2 days ago.
Yeah.
and it's basically this short teaser trailer
Yeah.
called Hadouken Cabs.
Or, yeah, so taxis, yeah.
Yeah, Hadouken Taxis, Hadouken Cabs, whatever. And it basically just shows a guy dressed up as Ryu in a taxi, and it's like, call for your
Yeah.
Hadouken Cabs, it's the best.
Been supplying you like the best service since 1994.
Yeah, bear with us. But anyway,
Yeah.
so on the license plate it says PS 1994, so
Yeah.
PlayStation 1994.
Yeah.
Not really thinking much at the minute. And then right at the end, after it's showed this 30-second trailer, it just flashes up with the Sony symbol
Yeah.
and PS4, and it says for the players, hashtag for the players, which is
Yeah.
their Twitter type thing.
Yeah, I mean, so there's so many things we could think about, and also there's been a few funny comments on Event Hubs, like they're saying maybe it's a Street Fighter cross Crazy Taxi mix-up, things like this.
Or fifth new character release, the car from the original Street Fighter 2. It's been beaten up for so many years. It's coming back with a vengeance.
But yeah, I mean, my own suggestion was maybe it could be an Alpha HD remake exclusive for PlayStation. But what I think is certain is that it's going to be something exclusive to PlayStation. But what exclusive
Yeah, how
is it going to be?
How big is it going to be? Is it going to be a remake of a game? Is it going to be Ultra's going to have maybe exclusive rights
Yeah.
to Sony? Sony going to have exclusive rights to Ultra Street Fighter 4?
I mean, I think the whole reason why Sony's come out with this is the fact that Xbox is now the
Killer Instinct.
tournament standard for Street Fighter, and
yes,
as
yes.
Aiden just said, they're going to have a fighter released on their console, Xbox One, which is Killer Instinct, which in America is getting some hype, and people are loving it.
But do you think it's getting hype because it's the only next
Oh, yeah.
generation fighting
That's
game?
it. That's
so
it.
if
Every
you've
single
got,
line.
because I think most people agree with me here, most fighting games fans, if they had a choice between, say, Killer Instinct and Street Fighter 5, not saying it's going to be Street Fighter 5, but say if it was,
it won't. But
yeah, say if it was Street Fighter 5, 80% of people are going to be going like, I want to get the console that's exclusive
For
to
Street
have
Fighter
Street
5.
Fighter.
I mean,
The
that's
chances of that, yeah.
it's good. I think the choices are you'll get an exclusive Ultra Street Fighter 4 port for the PlayStation, and
Yeah.
it won't become on Xbox One. Or it's going to be a remake of a game which hasn't been
previously.
remade yet. It could even be something like Capcom vs SNK, Capcom All Stars. That was a PS1 game that came out.
I just think if it had that, it wouldn't have been just a Street Fighter
I know, because
trailer.
it wasn't very as specific, was it?
No.
And why cabs? But anyway,
Yeah, check it out on Event
Yeah,
Hubs.
check it out,
We'll
see
leave
what
a
you
link
think.
down below.
and that is all the gossip and news for November.
Yeah,
So thank you guys for joining us. I've been Simon,
I've been Adam.
and that's been the Gamers News for November.
Yeah, join us back in December, guys.